sports coverage of the National Football League. Brings us to Indianapolis, Indiana, where they fire up the crowd with the striking of the anvil as it's time for football at Lucas Oil Stadium. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the New England Patriots and the Indianapolis Colts. It's Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Michael Badgley will be the first to get this one going. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
There's a lot of people that are really high on this young quarterback, Mike, and for good reason. Got good experience last year, albeit on a bad team. Made 12 starts as a rookie. And now he can come into training camp and come into the season understanding this is my team. I'm the future of this franchise, and if they want to compete within that division, they're going to have to get great quarterback play from Drake May.
First down run, netted 3, so we've got a 2nd and 7 here. Working out of the gun, it's May. That's complete to Diggs. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 11 yards on the connection there. Good for a Patriots first down.
And a Patriot first down.
May gonna look to throw. He'll go right back to Diggs. He's got it again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's another
back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the first down.
First down, Patriots.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
On 1st and 10, here's May. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. He's found his receiver, Butte. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Colts' 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll run out of the gun. And it's Stevenson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
A gain of 4 yards. That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10. At
3rd and short, you
line.
think this ball's expected to come out quick. But when all the receivers were taken away, he decides to make a break for it. He doesn't get a whole lot, but what he gets is just enough to move the chains.
They'll toss right side to Stevenson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. dropped for the loss of a yard.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
That's into the hands of Diggs. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. It's the tight end Henry in motion. Throwing on 3rd down is May. Pass caught right side by Henry. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
I think you got to go for it here, Mike. They've had this impressive opening drive where they've marched their way all the way down into the red zone, and the last thing you want to do here is settle for 3. This is the chance. Set the tone for the rest of the game, and let's see what they've done.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, New England.
Touchdown, New England.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
The extra point is good. And the Pats will take a 7-0 lead.
Colts, nothing.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Anthony Gould now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They're led by the former first-round pick out of Duke, quarterback Daniel Jones.
You know, how often do we see guys in the league, Mike, that are former first-round picks? They get significant starting time with their original franchise, and then there's a change of address, right? They got to go play for a new team and start a new chapter of their career. Some guys take it and run with it, and some guys we never hear from again. I have a funny feeling this situation he's walking into in Indianapolis, I think, is a really good one for NFL quarterbacks. I think he has some pieces around him, and I think people don't appreciate the kind of athlete and the skill set that Daniel Jones has.
Gun, it's Jones. He's got a receiver. One of the Patriots has it. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
The Patriots offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. On play action, it's Jones. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Shotgun now for Jones. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
This defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them early in this game. That's already 2 sacks allowed.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Working from the gun, it's Jones. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down. Fake the handoff. Now Jones. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Taylor. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Open man, that's Alec Pierce. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
They were able to connect on the comeback, but I don't think it was really well executed. This is a deeper route. This receiver's got to push his depth before his break a little bit more downfield. They'll take the completion, but they were hoping to get a little bit more with that.
Throw to the sideline, well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the 1st down. A gain of 10. Move the sticks again. Another 1st down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Pick up of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. Now, Jones. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. And he'll take this one in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Colts.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Here's Michael Badgley for the point after. He's got it. And the Colts come right back to tie it at 7.
Ties the game at 7.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes a return from the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Patriots offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. Throwing now is May. We'll try to set up the screen to Stevenson.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
From the 31, here's second down and 4. Give up the middle to Stevenson. And he'll work this forward to the 35. Latu. There to bring him down.
He's brought down by Latu. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and inches.
3rd and inches. They'll try to sneak it here, and he will have a Patriots first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Douglas in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not having it. Gonna lose a yard.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
3rd and short. And here is May. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
And the Patriots
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that will be a bit of a letdown.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
2nd and 10. Throwing is May. That is caught downfield by Douglas. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Stevenson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw now, May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
Henderson will take it in. Touchdown.
Touchdown, New England.
Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The extra point now for Borregales. It's up and good. And the Patriots will move out to a 14-7 lead. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Here's Gould on the return. Uh-oh. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Colts offense and Daniel Jones ready to get going once more. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Complete, and will knock him down just shy of the 40. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
Jones into the slide, protects himself, and picks up the first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
In motion is Warren. They'll run on first down with Taylor. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 9. In motion comes Pittman. Here's Jones to throw. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he's in! Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Indianapolis. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry in the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Here's Badgley for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Colts will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They've been able to move the ball with relative ease. Their first couple of possessions, both ending in touchdowns, but still they find themselves tied as they start with the ball again here on first down. That is intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Vidal.
Really nice play here by the strong safety, and what's unique about this player is the position that he's playing makes him have to play deep coverage like we saw here, but also at times be able to get down in the box and be an extra linebacker. That versatility is something we're seeing a lot out of safeties in today's NFL, and you can see a big reason why.
The Colts offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. They'll start in outstanding field position, looking for a way to break our tie. They'll work the middle here with Taylor. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. First down, Indianapolis.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Here's Jones. Moving outside the pocket.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
And 8 at the 12-yard line.
Second down and 8. To throw is Jones. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Here's third down and a few inches. They'll run the sneak. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. Yes, he does. First and goal coming up.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's four down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on third and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Taylor. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Again, it'll be Taylor. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Badgley now, attack on the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Colts have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3, and it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Patriots offense ready to get back at it. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. They'll begin first and 10. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
35-yard line.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
We'll go right back to Stevenson. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, New England.
That's good for a Patriots. First down.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. That one taken in by Douglas. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 44-yard line.
A good spot here, second and a yard. Working out of the gun, it's May. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Kayshon Boutte was the one he was looking for. And third down coming up.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Interesting. You don't see a lot of jet sweeps on third down. It seems to be more of like a first and second down call because it kind of goes with more of the under center run game and play action game. So they go to it on third down. Really nice job there by the defense. Non-traditional play call. Good discipline. They're able to bring up fourth down.
And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The Colts offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start first and 10. Throwing, Jones. To the left side and taken in by Downs. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
That's Pierce in motion. Jones now on first down. And mark him down up beyond the 30. It's a gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Colts first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. From the gun, it's Jones. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third?
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Not wanting to risk another sack, he's going to play it safe with a run. And showing a little versatility as he takes this one forward up to the 34, a pickup of 9.
A gain of 9.
Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula and come out on top in this tight one as we hit the second half. Here's Gould on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Colts offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Jones. And downfield, it is Downs with the catch. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
That's good.
Well, any fear they might have had that they'd come out of the halftime break flat has completely gone out the window. They're not content, Mike, here, just having the lead. They're looking to extend it. A couple more plays like that, they're going to find themselves in scoring territory here very quickly.
A run with Taylor. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Caleb on chase on the tackle. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 49-yard line.
Shotgun now for Jones. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
A 5-yard loss.
The problem with some of these long developing plays is that it really forces the quarterback to hold on to the ball. They tried to hit him there with that big shot downfield, but the protection, it's just not able to hold up, and they're able to get home.
It is 3rd and long. Working from the gun, it's Jones. He's got his tight end. That's Warren. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number. And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
Jones to throw on 2nd down. That one complete to Pierce. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
It's a gain of 22.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And this is not going to work out as planned. tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
At the 4-yard line.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go because with them,
pressure gets there, and down he goes. Milton Williams gets in there for the sack, and now it's 3rd and goal.
in this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever, you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
So the last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Now Jones. Off balance throw. It's complete.
Jones pass. Brought down just
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and you got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
These are the opportunities when they present themselves, you have to capitalize. And in this case, it was the defense that forced the turnover on downs and kept them out of the end zone.
The Patriots offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
The Patriot ball carrier. The tackle made at his own 5-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. They quickly out to Diggs. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And the Patriots ready to kick it away, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. Now a fair catch called for and taken right at the midfield stripe. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, they'll start with great field position right at midfield with a 1st down. On play action, it's Jones. That's the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7.
So often the only way to combat the perfect blitz call is to beat the blitz with the ball. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. He's able to find his open. He holds on to that ball for 1 count longer, and most likely was going to result in a sack.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
3rd down and 3. Now Jones. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively It'll set up a fourth down.
In a fourth down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails.
Well, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they turn it over on downs.
So here as the quarterback, you can't take that sack. You have to understand it's fourth down. While you don't want to throw a pick, you've got to get this ball out of your hand and give one of your playmakers a chance to make a play for you and extend this drive on fourth down.
The Patriots offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll run. Stevenson trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
2nd and 11. Throwing now is May. Pass completed to Douglas. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Throwing on third down is May. Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
So after being unable to pick up the first down on third down, now they have a decision to make. And, Mike, I think we're seeing this play out all across the league. When you cross midfield, you really enter 4-down territory. I think this is a great opportunity to take advantage of the field position, maintain possession, and see if you can get a fresh set of downs.
The Colts offense ready for this next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. A quick throw on this RPO, and Downs has it. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Throwing now is Jones. Left side, that is caught by Warren. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Back to throw is Jones. He'll try to run for it. He's going to have a Colts first down. Well, it didn't appear that he got it by much. He needed 4. He got 4 on 3rd down.
First and 10.
Really nice job here, not only avoiding the rush on 3rd down, but quickly finding that crease, get downfield, and he's able to pick up the first down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Jones. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
35-yard line.
it out of the pistol. Space to run. Inside the 20. And he's out of bounds here. It's a big pickup at the end here of the third quarter of play. Jones now on first down. It is brought in the end zone. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Colts. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Here's Badgley for the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game.
Patriots 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. He finds Hollins on the ground. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 6. Out of the gun, it's a give to Stevenson. And he will pick up a 1st down up to the 37-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. And the Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Complete to number 8, Stephon Diggs. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Working out of the gun, it's May. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
And despite things looking pretty bleak at the moment, I think you got to respect the fact they're out there swinging. They're trying to pull off a double-digit comeback here in the fourth quarter.
Made out on 1st and 10. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another 1st down.
Desperation time now setting here in the fourth quarter. This is where the urgency of your 2-minute offense is so critical. How many plays can you run and how fast can you run them? Because one score is not going to do it. You're going to have to score and get the ball back and end up going down and punching it in again.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
14 more yards.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
10 at the 21-yard line.
Nice job there getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
We'll try to set up the screen to Stevenson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Stevenson. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 14-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On the give, this is Stevenson. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's May. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
7-yard gain. And the Patriots, first down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
They'll try to set up the screen here. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
They'll run for it. It's Stevenson. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown, and instead the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. Whoa! And he'll be out of bounds up at the 30-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
That's good for a
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40. They'll go again here with Taylor. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Gun, it's Jones. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. Third down coming up.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
He'll take a deep shot for downs. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And in motion, it's Diggs. On 1st and 10, here's May. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
So the receiver does everything right, except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
On 2nd down, it's May. He'll get this off to Stevenson, and he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
To throw now, May. He'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
Really nice job by the secondary. It's clear the offense was trying to put some layers and take a deep shot to pick up this 1st down, but with nowhere to go, the quarterback's got no choice but to check the ball down. They do a great job tackling in space and keeps him short of the 1st down.
And he will take this one in. 78 yards. Touchdown, New England. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Borregales now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Pats are back to within 7. It's 28-21. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Here's Gould on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Colts offense and Daniel Jones ready to get going once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now the Patriots are going to use their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Shotgun now for Jones. That one complete to Pierce. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Taylor. Not much there. Maybe a yard. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go.
And 8 at the Patriots' 43-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go. The RPO, that one is complete, and it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. The Pats can stop it here. They'll use their third and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Down to a knee one more time. And that should just about do it. So it's a win for the Colts. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all three phases of the game and ride that to victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Colts, winners here in the Circle City, as we say so long from Indianapolis.